Welcome everyone to turn 4 of Cthulhu Wars, Nyarlethotep Crawling Chaos versus the Black Goat. This is Pontos Fathom Hobbies. Thanks for coming back for the next turn. I just wanted to quick plug you guys know my other channel is Pontos Fathom Press. The link is down in the description, and I'm doing all month Cthulhu game playthroughs. I'm also doing some readings of Lovecraft and some comparisons of Lovecraft with things like Jung's Black Books, Dr. John Dee's Enochian script. So that's over on the Pontos Fathom Press channel. Also talking about their doing some reviews of August Moldenhauer's Cthulhu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. There's a second trilogy of these books that are in the works. By Moldenhauer and Giuseppe Balsamo. The first of that book is aptly called The Necromancy of Nyarlethotep. So that one will be coming out soon, so stay tuned there. And if you're interested, you check out the other channel, and links in the description. So thanks a lot for supporting the channel. Okay, we are on round 4 of Crawling Chaos versus the Black Goat. And the Black Goat is quite behind here, but it can have somewhat of a comeback. But I think the position of Nyarlathotep's Crawling Chaos is super strong here. So this might be a make it or break it round. Again, I'm playing this as a 2-player solo, just as a walkthrough, helping me to get to know the different factions, how they play, and so that I can do a better job teaching other people how to play this. I want to get a group going to play, so bear with me if I get stuff wrong. Right, I'm playing by sort of house rules. Just let me know in the comments so I can tighten up my game. So I appreciate your feedback. A lot of games to learn, so let's go. So this round, let's see. Again, Crawling Chaos has the first player move. So Crawling Chaos actually will just go ahead and play their 4 points to get their 4th power spellbook, and they will just get a, if Nyarlathotep, the 1,000 forms spellbook. It says if Nyarlathotep is in play, roll 1d6. Your foes lose that much power between them. They have 1 minute to decide how much each loses. They cannot agree. You have to roll the power number. So force your enemies to lose. So he is in the spell advantage right now, and his action turn is completed. I will have a movement phase. I think I'm going to have this cultist move 1 to Antarctica, because I have to occupy 6 areas. So he will move to Antarctica, and this cultist will move in turn here. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas covered. So I think that's a good move, and I will move these 2 down. So Crawling Chaos has moved. Black Goat has moved. We're now on to the second turn. Back to Crawling Chaos. And they will spawn a flying polyp. So I think in North America, they will spawn for, I think it's 2, right? So 2 for the flying polyp, so they're down to 8. So definitely they have a huge monster advantage. I think a big attack will come from them very shortly. But their position is really strong here, so let's keep moving forward. Action turn is finished for Crawling Chaos. Black Goat is going to seize this opportunity to spawn another Dark Young on this gate. So now they have 3 Dark Young and 3 gates. So in a good position here for them to make progress. I will detract this by 3 for spawning that gate, spawning that Dark Young, and that is the turn of Black Goat. So round 4, action phase, back to Crawling Chaos. They will again try to spawn another flying. Actually, they will spawn another Night Gaunt. So this is spawned by 1 and moving them down to 7. So we have capture an enemy cultist as one of their spellbook challenges, and then awaken Nyarlathotep. Okay, so they are quite in a strong position. I think next turn combat will be inevitable. It's just a building phase. I am definitely playing conservatively. I'm just trying to learn the mechanics here. But hey, how would you play differently? You can leave a comment below and give me the pointer. As I do more of these playthroughs in, I'm going to call them Cthulhu War seasons, I will progress through the different character combos and then get to a multiplayer. And then finally, I'm going to add in some of the neutral expansions. So thanks for watching, and let's get to it. So now the next move is Black Goat will now do a move, and I think this cultist will move to Australia, which now gives me 1, 2, Indian Ocean, Australia, Antarctica 3, Africa 4, and South Atlantic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and North Atlantic 6. So we can get one more spell book, and we will go for this one. Groth. Roll 1 dice. If the result is equal to or less than the number of areas containing fungi, your enemies must eliminate cultists equal to the roll. Wow, that's a powerful one. So I'm going to put this here for 6 areas. So we will spawn Groths maybe next turn. Those were 2 movements here, so I moved this one too. So maybe that is our move for next turn. Okay, so another turn for Black Goat is completed. Round 4 action phase, back to Crawling Chaos. Crawling Chaos needs to make good on their capture an enemy cultist. So they will move 2 cultists into capture. So we are going to, that is a stranded cultist, so we will capture that cultist. And that's -1 to their power. And again, we gain a spell from this. Select 1 monster or cultist unless an enemy great old one is involved. So we're going to go with Emissaries of the Outer Gods post-battle. We'll add that to the spell book. And it says, unless an enemy great old one is involved in the battle, a kill applied to Nyarlathotep becomes a pain. Also, if Nyarlathotep cannot be pained due to being surrounded, he is not eliminated. Okay, so you cannot be pained if you cannot retreat. So captured the cultist, and now we are on to the Black Goat's turn. And I think for the final Black Goat turn, we will spawn a fungi from. No, actually, we're going to use this action. We are going to use this action that says roll 1 die if the result is equal to or less than the number of areas containing fungi. Oh, we don't have a fungi, so let us roll the fungi. Let me summon a fungi. So we will get the fungi from Yuggoth and spawn it here. So that is spawned in Black Goat, and that will make Black Goat out of power. And now finally we have a movement phase for Crawling Chaos. And I think Crawling Chaos will do a huge attack because they're worried they're going to lose this. So I think what we will do is plan a move of 1, 2 here, and I will move them 1, 2, and then we can automatically have if we have a battle. So Black Goat has no power, so no turn. So now we will spawn a battle. And one of our conditions of the battle is I won't do that. Immediately move haunting horrors from the area and into the battle area is an action that we can do. That's a pre-battle action. So now we've got these three versus these two. And we will roll that combat. So the situation is Night Gaunt 1, Haunting Horror. Haunting Horror 2. Oh, the I don't have to move him, I guess. So he does not have any combat. So I will leave him out. So we have 3 and 3 for the attack. Combat is 2 and 2. They have 4, and the combat for the is 2 and 1. So they have 3. We have 4. So let's roll this attack. It's Cthulhu Wars time. The Haunting Horrors attack. They have a retreat, 2 retreats, and they have a kill. So wow, this did not work out well for us. So they have 2 retreats. So the retreat and there's a kill. 1 kill against this. So this is removed from play. But they are able to take over this gate. Believe in the, oh, maybe it's not claimed yet. It has to be next turn. So that attack turned out poorly for Crawling Chaos. They are down to 0 in their game. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a change of events here. We've got some retreats for Crawling Chaos, for Black Goat, loss of another gate, and everyone is out of power. Kind of a loss of monster for Crawling Chaos. So let's go into the gather power phase. So let's go back again to number of cultists is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cultists, and 1, 2, 3, 4 gates. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 14. And for Crawling Chaos, 1, 2, like 2 cultists. Okay, not looking good. And then finally there is 1, 2 gates, which is 4, and then 1 open gate. So that is the power phase. Plus power for any special abilities. So let's see, any special abilities with power. Okay. No. So okay. So that is the end of the gather power phase. Again, Crawling Chaos will have the player advantage. Gates controlled is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gates controlled is 2. So Crawling Chaos is pulling away. I think Nyarlethotep will rise next turn. They've got the power for it. So that is the end of turn 4 of my walkthrough of Cthulhu Wars. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Talk to you soon. I'll see you on turn 5 if you click on the link ahead. And thanks for your comments.